Hey everybody, James here with Order Karma. I'm going to talk to you today about Amazon sponsored ads that really work and how we optimize those. So there's three things we're going to go through. First of all is reach, your impressions, how you get in front of your customers. Second of all is conversions. So once you're in front of them, how do you convert them to a sale? And then third is return on ad spend. How do you optimize your advertising costs so that your sales are profitable? So increasing reach is all about increasing impressions. An impression is anytime someone views your listing in a search results. And so to increase impressions, we do that two ways. One is PPC campaigns, those are sponsored ads. And we use these sponsored ads to get your listing at the very top of a search result. We pay, this is paid placement, right? Or pay-per-click. And the other one is organic rank. So we get your listing ranked up there at the top of the search results so that you get more sales because you're at the top without paying for it. So here's an example. I'm on Amazon. I typed in watch for men, and immediately the top here are some sponsored ads. This is brand ads, right? Sponsored brands for Fitbit. And that's one type of sponsored ad. And then if you go down a little bit more, you've got different types of sponsored ads. These are called sponsored product ads. So you can see here that it's sponsored, and that means they pay to be in this position. So every time you click on this, it costs you money. That's why it's called pay-per-click, right? But to be in this top position is a coveted position because these top places get more sales than those that are down at the bottom of the search results. So if you scroll down just a little bit more, you're going to see this Timex one. It's not a sponsored ad, but this is organically ranked for that keyword. And so this Timex listing gets a good chunk of sales from this keyword because it's ranked number one. And so you've got sponsored ads and organic ranking. So to optimize those, the PPC campaigns will focus on keywords, right? You get the right targeted keywords and your PPC campaigns are going to get the good reach that you need in order to get in front of your customers. And then for organic ranking, we do ranking campaigns or ranking optimizations. And then we also do listing optimizations. The more your listing sales, so the higher your conversions, the higher the sales. And if your sales are higher, then your organic rank is higher. I'll go into that in a little detail here. So once you're in front of people, you want to increase your sales, your conversions. So they start off with impressions. You know, you're seen either through organic or sponsored ads, and then it converts to clicking on your listing, right? And then we call this the click-through rate. And from there, once they're on your listing and they go to a sale, that's conversion rate. I know this is basics, just hear me out. So we optimize the click-through rate by optimizing your main image, your main product image. This is what convinces people that it's the right thing that they're looking for. And your title, also important for your click-through rate. So customers look at your image and go, yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. And then they'll really glance quickly at the title and go, yep, that's what I want. And then the last thing that they look at is reviews. And so if you have enough reviews that they feel comfortable, you know, compared to your competition, then they're going to click on your listing and you're going to get a higher click-through rate with these reviews. Moving down here from clicks to sales, your conversion rate, we optimize that by optimizing the secondary images, the bullet points, the description, and the reviews. I'm just going to show you real quick here. So let's say I go to this Let's Fit, right? I skipped ahead. Here, let's look at it. I looked at this really quickly, and that's about how quick it is when people are looking for buying your product. So I looked at the image and I knew that I wanted a digital display. I didn't want an analog. And so I look down here at the reviews and I'm like, okay, thousands. Everybody's in the thousands. And it looks like it's a pretty decent rate. And it's a smartwatch. And that's what I was looking for. So it was just a really quick glance, and then I click on it. So then here, to optimize this listing, you've got this main image, and a lot of times people will hover over it to kind of get a blown up version of it. And then they'll go through these secondary listings, images, right? And so they're trying to search and see if this solves the issue that they're having, right? Oh, great, it sends me messages. That's exactly what I'm looking for, right? And then they'll glance over here real quick to the bullet points, and they'll try and find something that, if the images haven't solved their issue, or if they just need one more confirmation, they're going to go to the bullet points. So they're looking to see if these bullet points explain in detail the issue that they're trying to solve. They're going to bounce all the way down to the bottom of the listing and look at the ratings and look at some of the reviews, and then they're going to come right back up here and buy now, right? So we're going to optimize each one of these steps: your images, your bullets, the description, right? This is enhanced brand content with these images here, right? And then reviews. So these are great. It's got customer images. Look, 5-star, 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 5-star. Love it, 5-star. Okay, perfect. Bounce right back up here by now. We're going to optimize each one of those steps. Okay, moving on. That increases your conversions. Finally, you got return on ad spend. So if you're spending a lot on ads to get in front of people, that's great. But if it's costing you more than you have margin in your product or your listing, then it's not profitable, right? It's expensive. So we go through this optimization process with the sponsored ad campaigns in order to optimize this ad spend, right? So if you're not spending any money, you're not getting in front of people and you're not getting any sales. So you'll be over here in the low cost and low sales. If you're spending a lot, but it's not optimized, you're going to get this high cost and high sales. And the goal is to optimize your sponsored ads so that you have high sales, but they're profitable. We do that 3 ways. Keyword research, number 1, we find relevant keywords that when people type in a search term and they see your sponsored ads, it's exactly what they're looking for, right? So if they're looking for like a kitchen table and a sponsored ad pops up that's like refinishing kitchen tables, it's not super relevant. It's kind of relevant, but they're actually looking for a kitchen table for sale. And so they may not be interested in that sponsored ad. So we find keywords that are super hyper relevant, and then we'll optimize those keywords by going through the search terms for each keyword and pausing ones that aren't giving you sales and increasing ones that are giving you sales and converting those to new keywords. And then we'll further optimize it, these keywords, by changing the bid amount. We do this so that we can dial in the advertising cost of sale. And so if you lower the bid amount, your ACoS goes up. If you increase the bid amount, your impressions go up, your ACoS your ACoS improves if you lower the bid amount. If you increase the bid amount, your ACoS gets worse, but your impressions go up. And so that's kind of this dial here, right? You want to increase your impressions, but not too much, because then it's not profitable. So we do that with optimizing your ACoS. Once it's dialed in, once you're right here in this sweet spot here, then we scale it up. And that way we increase your sales, but they're all profitable. So it doesn't matter how much you spend, you're increasing sales and you're making more money. So that in a nutshell is Amazon sponsored ads that really work. If you'd like to know more, if you'd like to hire us to do this work for you, go to ordercommerce.com or just send us a message on Upwork. Thanks.